Angular bevel protractor is a simplest instrument used for measuring the angle between the two faces of a component. It consists of a base plate attached to the main body and adjustable blade attached, which in turn attached to a circular plate containing the vernier scale. Clinometer is a special case of application of a spirit level. The clinometer is mainly used to measure the included angle between the two adjacent faces of the workpiece. Relevant program outcomes. PO1, that is a basic knowledge. Apply the knowledge of a basic mathematics, science, basic engineering to solve the broad-based mechanical engineering problems. PO3, experiments and practice. Plan to perform experiments and practices to use the result to solve broad-based mechanical engineering problems. PO4, engineering tools. Apply relevant mechanical technologies and tools with an understanding of the limitations. Resources required. 1 universal bevel protractor with accuracy of a plus or minus 1 minute. That is, the least count of this universal bevel protractor should be of 5 minutes. Then clinometer, having a graduation of 1 degree and the least count of 1 minute should be used. Procedure while using the bevel protractor. First, fixed blade of the bevel protractor is made to coincide with the reference surface of the workpiece. Move the movable blade of a protractor to coincide with the outer surface. Third, angle between the blade is taken from the protractor after noting the main scale and vernier scale reading. Angle between the faces is given by main scale reading plus least count into vernier scale reading, and the least count of the vernier protractor is 5 minutes. Procedure for clinometer. First, place the base of a clinometer on an angular surface. Second, rotate the knob of clinometer until the bubble of the spirit level reaches at the middle. Third, note down the readings in terms of degrees and minute. Now this is a bevel protractor which is used for angular measurement. This is the main body of a bevel protractor. This is the main scale on which the marking of degrees is provided. It is divided in 360 degree parts. The first 0 is here on the main scale, and exactly at its bottom side there is another 0. From this 0 we can measure up to the 90 degree. Again from this 0 we can measure up to the here 90 degree. Similarly from this 0 up to the here 90 degree, and from this 0 again here up to the 90 degree. Means this is divided in 4 quadrants, each having angle of 90 degree. Then on this moving part the vernier scale is mounted, which is shown here. This vernier scale is provided. On this vernier scale 0 marking is provided. This 0 marking is provided, and from this position toward the right side there 60 is marked. From this 0 to this there are total 12 divisions. So the least count of this bevel protector is of 5 minutes. Again from this 0 towards this direction, towards the direction 0 to 60 marking is provided, having the same 12 number of divisions. So the least count is again for this vernier scale is of 5 minutes. The marking is toward the right side on a vernier scale as well as toward the left side. So while taking the readings, we have to be selective that which portion we have to prefer, this one or this one. If initially the 0 on main scale, 0 on main scale and 0 on vernier scale is in this position, if we move this portion toward the right side or angular measurement, then for main scale reading we have to take the angle between the 0 on main scale and 0 on vernier scale. Now to take the vernier reading on vernier scale, as this is we are moving toward the direction, so for vernier scale again we have to move toward this right side and we have to select the division of a vernier scale which will coincide with the main scale. Such type of the blades are used, two blades, long blade and short blade. The marking is or grooves is provided on this blade which can be inserted here. These blades have a beveled an angle of a different angles are here. Next we have to measure the angle of this component. I will measure angle between this surface and this surface. I will place this component on the surface plate. Then we will insert one of the blade into this portion. We will lock it. And now this blade is locked. Now place this portion place this blade on a component so that this component as well as this main body of a vernier scale will fully resting on a surface plate. Adjust the blade on this component in such a way that there should be no gap. If it is perfectly aligned, then we have to take the reading of a bevel protector. Now fix this bevel protector by using the lock nut. Now next we have to observe the readings. Now consider the main scale reading between the 0 on main scale and 0 on a vernier scale. So the reading is 0, this is a 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 division is just cross. So the main reading our main scale reading is 8 degree. Now to find out the vernier scale reading, we have to consider the division on a vernier scale coinciding with the main scale. Consider this division, this division. Yeah, this division is coinciding. So find out the number of the division. So from 0 to 30 there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 6 division. Means the value of one division is of 5 minutes. So here 30, 35, 40, and this division is coinciding. So the 45 number division is exactly coinciding. So the reading is of 8 degree and 45 minutes. Thus in this way we can measure the angle by using this Beer protractor. Take the different components having different angles by making this adjustment and follow the proper procedure to note down the readings. Now for this component, again we have to measure the angle subtended between this surface and this surface. Previously we measured the angle between this surface and this surface. Now place this component on the surface plate. Now take this Beer protractor, just loosen it. Now 0 of a vernier scale and 0 of a main scale are coinciding with each other. Means this scale and this frame are now perfectly in 180 degree. Now place this blade on the surface. Now as this surface is perfectly aligning with this, this blade is perfectly aligning with this surface. Now we have to align this surface with this one. And carefully observe that the main scale is turning in this direction. The blade should be perfectly aligned with top surface. And the main body is also perfectly aligned with the another surface. Now lock this. And note down the readings. The 0 of vernier is the angle of this surface and this surface. Thus in this way you can measure the obtuse angle of the given component. Scale just crosses the 90, so it crosses the 91. '90, 91 and 92. 92 is a main scale reading. Now as we are moving towards the direction, so we have to consider this left side portion of a vernier scale. Now for vernier scale, see the which line is coinciding with a main scale. 15th, 15th division is coinciding with this one. So 92 degree and 15 minute, which is used for the angular measurement, having a least count of 1 minute. This bottom portion is a base plate on which this housing is mounted. This housing consists of 3 elements. One is a spirit level. Spirit level help us to locate the exact angular position by positioning the bubble at its central position. Second part is a degree scale on which 0 to 360 degree markings are part of the marking is provided on it. Then third important parameter is or a third important element is a micrometer knob on which 0 to 60 degree divisions are marked. This knob can be rotated in clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. By this we can turn this degree scale in this direction or in this direction. We can turn it as per our requirement. Now on this degree scale the mark is provided. This marking should be aligned at initial position to the 0, as well as the mark is provided on this micrometer knob, which also coincide with the 0 marking on this micrometer scale. When this condition is satisfied, then the bubble on a spirit level should be exactly at the central position. The spirit level works as like this one. This is a such type of the bubble is provided, which changes the position as per the angular orientation. Now we have to measure the angle of this component. Means the angle included between this surface and this surface, means we have to measure this angle. So we will place the component and on which we have to place the clinometer. So that will place the component here, and on which we have to position the clinometer in this way. Now we have to measure the angle of this component, means the angle included between this surface and this surface, means we have to measure this angle. So we will place the component and on which we have to place the clinometer. So that will place the component here, and on which we have to position the clinometer in this way. Now we have to turn this micrometer knob till the bubble in the spirit level should come at a central position. So we'll turn this in this direction. observe the bubble position in spirit level. Now the bubble just starts to move. See the bubble position. Is coming to the center position. Now it is at a central position. Now we have to note down the reading on this clinometer. In observation table for a bevel protractor, write down the readings under the specified column, that is a main scale reading, vernier scale reading, observed or final readings, and last the average of 3 readings. Then for Aptese angle, again follow the same procedure. They enter the right main scale, vernier scale, observed and mean reading. Also note down the readings for clinometer and note down its average reading.